Hi everybody, Sher here with you. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm really excited to share with you my front entrance makeover. Oh my goodness, it's definitely been a labor of love and it has taken me some time to complete it, but I'm really happy with the way it came out and I can't wait to share it with you. So I'm going to insert a photo right here of what I started with and then I'll show you what I came up with. So as you can see from the photos, it was pretty plain and drab and uninviting to begin with, but here's what it looks like now and I couldn't be happier with the results. So I have to say that the starting off point was definitely this awesome little bench that I actually found on my local Facebook marketplace. And this is what inspired this whole transformation. So I paid $50 for this homemade barnwood bench. Oh my goodness, and I just loved it. And like I said, this was my starting off point. Now you'll notice these little pillows here. I actually made these from a couple of rugs that I found from Dollar Tree. All I did was just use my glue gun to glue around the seams, and I actually filled it with some plastic bags that I had kicking around here at home. I have an overabundance of them now because, of course, when you go grocery shopping, you're not allowed to bring your reusable bags anymore. So I had lots of them, so I figured they would make perfect stuffing material, and they did. Now you'll notice that in this whole kind of transformation, I have a lot of black kind of popping up here and there, and that's kind of was sort of my, I don't know, I just wanted black to be kind of my accent color. And so when I was staining the wood for this welcome sign, which I'll talk a little bit about here in a minute, I had lots of stain left over, so I figured that I would just use that stain and stain the tops of the little birdhouses here on the bench, and I think that really kind of made them pop and it just stands out a little bit more. And then the other black accents that I have are just this container that I've got these little sticks in. These little ones here actually light up at night. I can plug those in. I'll probably end up putting them on a timer maybe, and then they'll just come on at a certain time every day. So I just, it was already black, this little container, but it was getting kind of rusty and kind of beat up. So I just put a couple of coats of spray paint on that just to beautify it a little bit. And the other thing that I spruced up was this little star container up here. Again, it was already black as well, but it was just looking really kind of old and worn. So I put a couple of new coats of spray paint on that as well. And then I just filled it with some little flowers that I got from Dollar Tree. Where else, of course. This little wreath here, I actually just put together in the last couple of days. This is made from one of those really small wreath forms that you get in a 2-pack from Dollar Tree, and then I just used a little bit of burlap. This came together really super easy, so if I get a chance, I will show you how I made this because it was so simple. And then again, I just used some of these little flowers that I had left over and a couple of other things that I had just in my stash, and that came out really cute, and I love it. Now this welcome sign is something that I have been wanting to make for a very long time, and since I have now got my own Cricut machine, this made this project so much easier. I was able to make my own stencils, and yeah, it came out awesome. I did learn a little bit along the way, and I am going to put up a video of how to do this because I'm going to put another saying on the other side of this board because I haven't got anything on there right now, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to have kind of a dual purpose. You know, it can be double-sided and I can use it for different seasons. I think I'm going to put maybe harvest on the back because I think orange would really pop on this black. So I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'll bring you along when I do that little project just to kind of share what I've learned along the way because there definitely is a little bit of learning curve making these signs, and I'll give you some tips and tricks, and yeah, that'll hopefully help you guys out. I wish I'd found something like that when I was making this sign because it would definitely help me. Now down here I have a little crate that I had just purchased. I think I got this at Rona, and it was just a plain pine box. I think it was like 10 bucks, and I just threw some stain on that, and I planted this little these little arrangements here. These pots came from Dollarama, 2 different sizes, a small and a large, and this is just a spider plant that I put on the top one. And these are gonna hopefully fill out and spill over the sides and get nice and big. The only problem with this area is it doesn't get a lot of sun. So plants don't do great here. I might have to bring it out every once in a while just to get some sun on it so that these flowers will you know, fare a little bit better, but hopefully they'll be okay here. And then this, I know it's more of a false kind of matte, but it kind of went with my color scheme here, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go with it. I love it. I can't, to be honest with you, I can't wait for fall. I can't wait to decorate this area with pumpkins and maybe some of those like corn husk things. I'm kind of envisioning kind of putting them on either side of the bench, and yeah, fill this up with pumpkins and gourds and things. I think it'd be really, really fun, and it'll look really, really cute. And then of course the last thing, you may have caught my last video showing all the fairy gardens that I've done here recently. I know this flower arrangement has kind of gotten a little out of control. I'm gonna have to cut it back a little bit because it's totally choking out my fairy garden scene, but I've got my little gnome scene here, and I love this. It makes me happy when we come home from work or wherever, and this is the first thing we see coming around the corner here. So yeah, I think it looks really cute. So like I said, I'm really happy with the way this all came out. I hope this has maybe inspired you to spruce up your front entrance and maybe giving you some ideas. And until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.